I'm here with Steve Nicholson, Chief Football Writer at the Derby Telegraph, after the Rams' 5-0 victory over Wolverhampton Wanderers. Steve, what did you make of that?
Yeah, I mean, an excellent day for Derby. We were just debating whether that's the most complete performance under Steve McClaren. There's been some very good ones. You know, we beat Forest 5-0 last season, swept Brighton aside in the second leg of the playoff semi-final. I think scored 5 against Blackpool as well. I just feel today probably certainly matched those, and for me probably just edged it because, you know, Wolves are seen as challengers. They're in the top 6 with Derby, and I just thought Derby controlled the game really from start to finish, and Steve McClaren can be really proud of his team today. The players can be proud of themselves. The fans can be proud of the players. So it was that type of day really, an excellent day for Derby, and you know they've kind of proved capable today of what they can do when they play at the right tempo, when they're focused. I mean, it was lovely the last 5 minutes here watching the players stay focused, stay disciplined, wanted to keep that clean sheet, which is crucial. And the key to get to today for me is great, they scored 5 goals, but their shape without the ball today was much better than we saw against Huddersfield the other night, and certainly at Brentford last weekend. I thought the shape was excellent, and that's where you control the game, is from your shape without the ball. Then Derby can go on and play football and score goals, and they prove they can do that. So I thought all in all it was an excellent performance, and as I say, Steve McClaren can be rightly proud of his team.
Who stood out for you in particular?
Well, I mean, it's always difficult, isn't it? Because, you know, when in a performance like that, you know, you don't really want to single out individuals, but we have to kind of mention 2 or 3 of them. First of all, I thought Johnny Russell's energy was terrific. Johnny's playing, for me, the best football of his time so far at Derby. And he deserves that as well, because he didn't have the best of luck with injuries last season, so I'm delighted to see that. I also want to give Craig Forsyth a mention as well. I mean, it's difficult to, you know, mention a defender when Derby scored 5 goals, but I watched him closely today. Some of his defending was very good, tight on players, forcing Wolves players back, nicking the ball, closing down. Good tackle on Sacco, I think, right at the end down here in the area. Good focus, good concentration, and that's what you need to be a defender, and I thought Craig did really well today. And then we have to go mention Omar Mascarell. I think he got the Man of the Match award. I think I thought last Saturday at Brentford it was the wrong game for him. We said that at the time. I thought the selection was wrong. He played against Huddersfield in the week. He played very well, kept the ball well, but Huddersfield still got plenty of openings, plenty of inroads into Derby's goal. I thought today was his best performance in a Derby shirt. He controlled the midfield, his passing's very good, he got on the ball, but he also did the defensive side well and kept a good shape when Derby didn't have the ball, and I like that. And I think it may have been Jeff Hendrick's second goal, I think it was him who nicked the ball off a Wolves player high up the pitch, and that's what you want. So Omar can be really pleased with his display, and now I'm really interested to see, can he do that in an away game? Because it's very important at home that he controls the play. But in an away game, the holding midfielder comes into play much more, because he has to keep shape. He has to maintain a barrier in front of the back four. So I'm really looking forward in future weeks to see if he can do that away from home. But I thought it was excellent today.
As we record this, there are other championship matches being played, but what we can say is that this result will send Derby into the international break in a good position.
Yeah. I mean, we as reporters, we like talking about statements and teams making statements. This is a big statement today. Everybody in this division knows Derby are a good side. They are promotion favourites, they're title favourites, and deservedly so. So they've made a statement today. They kind of set the bar, if you like. Now, they won't always be able to live up to that, because the championship is what it is, and you can't do it week in, week out. But what we want to see from them, and Steve McClaren mentions this, is consistency. And I think today they've shown what they are capable of. They'll be pleased with themselves going into the break. Is it a good time to have the break? Well, when you win 5-0, they probably say no. But they've had 7 games in 22 days. I think now they probably need a breather, regroup, maybe get 1 or 2 injured players back, people like Craig Bryson. So it's a good time for a break, I feel, because I say they go in with good heart, and they'll already be looking forward to the first match back afterwards.